Okay, good evening, my friends. This is the R5 Life with Leto. I am Leto II, the R5 of the Landsrad. On server 1964 in this delightful, punishingly addicting game, Ebony, the King's Return. Greetings to all my fellow Landsradians, the High Council, and to all of those beyond. It has been fantastic to hear that there have been many useful things for us in these series of videos, which I am thoroughly enjoying to make. However, I can't get over this. I listened to my last set of videos, for editing purposes and, my own ego, and I was mispronouncing a word the entire time. Whoa, that was weird. Did you see that? And I have to apologize. We were talking about military treatises. Okay, and I kept saying treaties. I was getting a little lazy with my articulation there, and I'm sorry, and it pained me every time to hear myself mispronounce the plural form of treatise. Okay, a treaty is something much different than a treatise. Kinda. We won't get into that. Like I said, I get a little pedantic. I'm sorry if any of you were cringing like I was. My sincerest apologies. Okay, so shut up, Leto. Let's get into this. This is what we've all been waiting for. A series of videos diving into the world of Blazons. Blazons, yes. Quite a lucrative item. They seem to be quite valuable. The game is always stressing how wonderful and expensive they are, but I know it can be a scary place to venture because what in the hell are we supposed to do with them? I have fucked up many times with my own in trying to work out a good system, but I feel pretty confident and comfortable with what I'm doing now. Now, this is my preference, and it may not be what you develop as you go into this more confidently, and the professionals out there, they might think I'm a lunatic by what I'm doing, but this is the only way that I can approach it and stay sane, if you will, okay? Big shout out to a special person in my life. All right, he has been very excited to learn about Blazons, and he is sitting on a treasure trove of Blazons chests right now, and I'm hoping that I can help nudge him over that cliff, and he dives into them and really ramps up his strength and his marches. That man's name is Theos Charis. We call him Theo. It's a Greek term, Theos Charis. We won't go into that, but I love ancient languages. I minored in classical studies. I know Latin, and I'm fairly learned with Greek as well, but I'm much better at Latin. I'm sorry, there I go down another rabbit hole, but Theos Charis, thank you for being on my team. Thank you for supporting me, the Landsrad, all of our fellow Landsradians, the High Council, and to everyone beyond. You are a king among men. Perhaps you are the king that is returning. Also, special shout outs to Rhino and Reyna. They have also been excited about this Blazon series in particular. And I know many of us are. So let's get into it, okay? I'm going to do my best to stay on track because this shit goes deep. Now, there are a number of ways. Buckle in, okay? We ready? There are a number of ways to access the Blazon menus, if you will. The place where you want to be to play with this stuff. One of them is on the world map, okay? If you clickety-clack your castle there, it pulls up a myriad option for you. One of them being Blazon. Why would they put that there? Can anybody think of why Blazons are there on the world map for you to select quickly? What you think about that? Okay, I'm going to tell you. Because Blazons are meant to be switched out according to the need you have. What are you doing out there? Are you reinforcing another keep? Are you reinforcing a temple? Are you attacking, of course? Are you defending? Are you going after monsters? Are you joining a rally? These are the different categories of your troops. All right? We have troop types, 4 different kinds, but there are different categories of each of these troops when they are performing a different role. So I'm getting attacked by a crazy beefy, ranged, PvP dude, person. And I'm like, oh man, I'm not set up. I'm all mounted right now. Oh shoot, I'm gonna get to my Blazons. Boom, I'm gonna set up. Oh, here's my defense setup. Ooh, look how quick that was. That's what you can do depending on the situation. If you see it coming, okay? I don't do that. I just stick with the same one because I'm usually attacking and I let the defense worry about it, but I'm trying to incorporate this into my repertoire of PvP action, okay? So you can access your Blazons right there on the world map on the fly. It's really cool. Don't know if you knew that. Now you do, okay? So that's how you access it. The other way in which I usually do it, because this is where I'm, messing around when I'm not running rallies, is via, I want some stones, is via the building itself, the barracks, the workshop, the archer camp, or the stables, okay? Each of these buildings has their Blazon section. Now, something I don't like, because I like uniformity to a certain degree. When I click Blazons here, I'm on stables. Look what it goes to. It went to mounted. Actually, they updated it, I think, because it used to just go to, I think, ground all the time because it was the first. Anyways, sorry about that. I was about, going to tell you what really grinds my gears, and they fixed it. So, or I could be just losing my mind, and I thought that's what happened before. But I'm in a good situation. I told Theo Theoscaris that it was quite serendipitous, very, very meant to be, if you will, that making this video, because I happened to acquire a good amount of Blazon chests, a comfortable amount for me to open, okay? I'm going to go to my inventory here. I hope everyone's doing okay, all right? It's kind of a long intro, but I want to take this slow because Blazons are a intimidating thing, a daunting, an ominous presence. Okay, this we're not going to mess with. I just wanted to show you. It's the Blazon section of your inventory. It's got its own place. Take a look at this. This is super important. This little detail. 1,500 is the maximum amount of Blazons that you can have in your inventory at once. So if you've got more chests and you're opening them, but it won't let you open them, it is because your inventory is full. You're at max capacity 1,500. All right? I don't know if you knew that. Now you do. So now we got to figure out, how are we going to bring that number down? Well, we've got to combine. All right. It's a sort of a refining a mechanic, if you will. And God damn it, it is a bit of a gamble, because there's an RNG element going on here. For those of you who don't know what RNG is, it is a gaming term that I became familiar with because I played a lot of Diablo 2, Lord of Destruction. It means random numbers game. All right, there's this random wheel of fate spinning in the background. And whenever you open something, it says, fuck you, Leto. I am not going to give you what you want. Ha ha ha. You just get what you get. It's the percentages, the random numbers game. So, shoot, I just lost my train of thought. Let's get to here, okay? Don't stop messing around. I like to open most of my things that have an RNG element, a random number, percentage going on with them. We were talking about the likelihood of when you combine them and stuff. Okay, cool, got it. Let's see here. All right, here we go. The maximum number in a stack for your regular inventory for blazon chests. Hopefully I'm not talking too loud. I'm really close to my phone right now. Is 399. Oh man, I'm 22 off the maximum. But you know what? I care about y'all so much. We need this. My poor wife is trying to help the kids take a shower down there, and God damn it, they're giving her hell. Okay, we're gonna be okay. I'm gonna try and talk over that as best as I can, because I want to protect her poor soul. She works so hard for us. I love her to death. She's amazing. 399 is the maximum that you can have in a stack, and you might notice that you've got quite a few stacks. We've got to bring those stacks down, man, woman, person. So let's check out this detail. Wow. Open to receive a random level 1 blazon. We've got all kinds. I'm not even going to count how many there are, but there is 2 for each, two types for each trooper type. Ranged has compassion and valor. I'll show you more of that later. Each type of your troop is going to have these 2 different kinds, and they have different attributes, if you will, different properties. That's the better word. Okay, and they all have a 2.08% chance of spawning when you open these chests. So that's why I like it to be at $3.99, because I am helping myself get the maximum benefit of all the different kinds of blazons that I can get with that 2.0 something chance. Okay, method to my madness. All right, holding on to things that have that RNG component to them, the random numbers game behind them, okay? To help my chances of getting what I want better. All right, I'm gonna stop this first video here. A long intro. I'm super sorry about how lengthy it went, but we're gonna get into the nitty gritty in the next series, and we're going to take a look at ground troops in particular, because I have some good ones there. I need to move some things around so you can feel my pain when I get stuff I don't want. And the Ascaris made a special request to focus on ground, and I'm super excited to do that. This is Leto II signing off, the R5 of the Landsrad on server 1964 in Ebony, the King's Return. Farewell until the next video, my fellow Landsradians, the High Council, and to everyone beyond. I love you. Peace.